making some fried potatoes and onions with some margarine, pan. That's what you're gonna need, and or you're gonna need a little bit of water too. Hello, everybody. Hold on. Let me put that beauty filter on so I don't look so ugly. I can put my makeup on. Oops. Hold on. Let me set you guys up here. Whoa. Whoa. It is so cold down here, okay? And I need to stay warm. But also, yeah. And we're going to put a thing of water out here so we got it handy. Handy dandy. Just grabbing a knife. I'm going to start with the onion. I should have peeled the potatoes already. We're going to start with the onion and the margarine. Margarine and onion. Hey, Will. Hey, JB. How's it going? Gonna eat a whole onion. Make sure I stay healthy during this weather, crazy weather. It was 34 last night. We got a bunch of snow again last night. Like most of our snow melted. It was mild, and then we got a bunch again. I don't know if they're calling for any more snow tomorrow. But I got an appointment to go to on Tuesday. My skin appointment, so my skin's been acting up again, and hopefully I can do my yoga and stretching tomorrow. Hopefully it's healed up enough that I can do that. It always happens right in the creases of my body, so when I'm doing my stretching and yoga, it's hard to do that while my skin is flaring up. My kitty cat is trying to come up here and watch. I don't want her near the stove. Oh, you guys can't really see me, can you? Cutting onion. Oh, and I got a rude awakening this morning. We had my new neighbor beside me got a big treadmill up here on the second floor, and he works out, and it sounds like the whole damn apartment's coming down. And waking up to that thumping, oh man, I was so angry. I was so angry when I woke up this morning. I hate waking up rude like that, and I have a hard time being happy when I wake up to begin with, and then being woken up like that is just like trauma, like all over again. It's just like, just makes you want to like flip out like I used to. Like I used to get like upset like really easily, and just makes you want to just fall into that like negative energy, but I don't want to go there. Where you wake me up so rude, and I snapped. Like I went and got my broom and I started banging on the wall too. Like seriously, like I got mad. I started banging on the wall too. I've already complained about it. Let's peel some potatoes. I'm just putting them on the stove here to peel. And these potatoes need to be used up too, so I'm hungry, and potatoes and onions, fried potatoes and onions, like breakfast fried potatoes, they're so good, and you can eat them anytime, and if you want, you can add cheese, and hopefully that, okay, there's that big, you know, I hate to say it, but I'm a shedder. Like I shed, my hair is falling out. A lot of my hair is falling out. I shed so much hair. So you gotta be careful not to put any hair in my food. Because once I get a hair in my food, it's over for me. Even if it's my own hair, just the hair, it just grosses me out. So I did put my hair up, but the hair that was there was on my house coat that I saw, but I got it. You know, we're good. No good, that would make me mad too. Yeah, like waking up like that. Like I used to have, like I used to not want to, like I used to hate my mornings because I hated waking up and then trying to put myself in a positive mindset when I didn't know how to do it. Now I know how to do it, but I went and prayed to my angels and I asked my angels for some advice, and that's what I did after I kind of snapped a little bit and just like started banging on the wall. Like it literally sounds like somebody's like, working with a jackhammer. And I'm not trying to be a see you next Tuesday, you know what I mean? But no, not soup. I wish. That'd be good though. I gotta make my bread first, but my sourdough stopped growing, so I moved it to a different jar. And my sister told me that she's the pro at it. She told me that I didn't feed it right. I didn't feed my sourdough right. So I'm gonna get my sister to help me to teach me how to do it. What's your favorite soup? Oh, what's my favorite soup? Oh, I love potato soup, like homemade potato soup with like real pork, smoked pork leg, or German smoked sausages. Oh, potato soup with that is so good. But you can make potato soup with bacon too, or anything that's smoked. But yeah, potato soup is one of my favorite soups. And get this, I don't like mushrooms, because when we were kids, we were in Mexico, in a different country, and there we were told, don't touch mushrooms because mushrooms are bad, poisonous. Yeah, that was onions, and then I got potatoes. We're just making fried potatoes. And so anyways, I when I first came to Canada, when I was like 15, I was very afraid to eat mushrooms, like even on a pizza and stuff, but I can eat them on a pizza. But I don't like mushrooms really. And anyways, my kid's dad's family gave us one day gave us like all the ingredients to make a mushroom soup, a homemade mushroom soup. And it was so, I have to say, that was my favorite soup other than potato soup. That was my favorite soup. And I wish that I had that recipe still. I would totally make that again. But yeah, I only made it that one time and it was so good. It was mainly mushrooms, but it was real chunky mushrooms in there. And then I made my homemade bread and it was so good together. It was like a meal. Sorry, I can't cut this. I'm just cutting potatoes. Yeah, so I made a couple of cute little videos today. Like, I think they're fun to make, and sometimes I like to show off my outfits, and sometimes, like, I can do it with an AI, make a little 9-second video to show off my outfits and stuff I like to do that. So, anyways, I was just testing that out because I made a bunch of outfits, and I wanted to actually model them all, my outfits that I made. And so I wanted to test it to see how I can make a cute video that's watchable. You know what I mean? I'm not a great editor. So that little extra thing that YouTube is giving us to use is kind of cool. I like it. I enjoy playing with it. And okay, so let's put some salt. This salt, it seems like it's a lot of powder. I don't know. It's very fine. It is heavenly spiced. Heavenly spiced, eh? Sea salt. Oh, that's right. It's sea salt. It's more extra fine sea salt. That's what I'm using. Extra fine sea salt. Where's my pepper? There's salt and pepper. Hey, oh, my cat. I was hungry earlier, and then I was like, I'm just gonna have a couple. What are they called? Pretzels, and that was totally not satisfying. So, anyways, the pretzels are over there. I've had those pretzels forever, and the kitty cat is like taking pretzels out of the bag and playing with them. I gave her one, and she didn't want to eat it. She just wants to play with them. So she wants to get, and I don't know where all her toys are. She's got a lot of the spring toys. They're everywhere. Now she's playing with pretzels. Look at this. Look at this. She got them out of the bag. Little bugger. I got it. What a bugger. Yeah, so I did clean out my whole apartment. Oh, so I went outside and somebody put a little guitar. So I got a little guitar. It's a little one. And it's missing one string. So if I can find somebody, we have a music store uptown. And I'll get it fixed and then I'll give it to somebody. I now have a guitar. I have a harmonica. I also have a native drum. And yeah. I like music. And I would like to learn how to play an accordion. That my dad used to play one of those when we were kids. He would be in with his friends playing like they had their they didn't really have a band. They just kind of created a band with their friends that they hung out. Like they didn't really like not wasn't like a whole not a real band. All right, now we've cooked them a little bit, and instead of putting more grease in there, I put a little bit of water and then I close the lid. So let's grab the lid and put some water, a little bit of water. And then grab the lid. Oh, this lid is dirty. I gotta clean it. Hang on. Everything gets dirty in this apartment. I don't get it. And I have it on 6. Now I was gonna say my dishcloth is lost too now. I'm just washing a lid, guys. Just chill. Just hang on a minute. You guys can all go watch my little video in between when I'm not doing anything. For 9 seconds, go watch a couple little videos. So we're just I'm gonna put the lid on it and let it cook like that for a minute until they get a little bit soft, and then I take the lid off. Then I let it get brown. Yeah, and I might put an egg in it. Sometimes like put an egg in it, and then if I want, maybe I'll put some cheese in it. Hit that like button, everybody. Hit the like. Hit the like for me. For me. Didn't work. Oh. Well, I gotta get a garbage bag out. Oh, guess what I got left from the cookies that I made the other day? I'm eating the heart now. Eating the heart cookie. It's the only one that's left. See? That's for later. I want to make cinnamon buns, but I want my kids to call me and say, hey, Mom, we want you to make them. And so that they will make them too on that. One day they will make it too. I will do a cinnamon bun recipe soon. I don't like pretzels. I think I'm going to get some chocolate and then we'll dip them all in chocolate. Then I'll eat them. Get some milk chocolate and then melt it and then dip them in that. Add a little bit of peanut butter to my chocolate too. Then dip them. I don't know if that'll work because it might be too fudgy. It's free and it helps. Thanks, JB. Yes, it does help when you hit that like button, everybody. Magnolia. Magnolia. Is that is that Jessica? Cause nice, nice. I'm just seeing if I missed anybody. Saying hi. But yeah, I come alive to show you guys what I eat because I'm alone here in the house, and I know how it feels when you live alone, and you don't get that motivated to cook for yourself. I know that feeling, so I'm hoping that I can motivate others to just make something simple when you don't feel like making something great. I mean, it tastes pretty good, and potatoes are always good. And it's still like, they're still hard, so you gotta put the lid back on. Thank you. Cooker. I can't say your name, but hello. 18 people in here. Hit that like button, guys. It's free. And it helps the video get around. Like, it's pretty sad that my videos only get like, 100 views. Like, when I go live, I get like a couple hundred views. They should be getting like 1,000 views for what I do. Seriously. I know my channel is small and I'm not even monetized, but still. I do want to fix, like, okay, so what I'm noticing, so you got to do too, like when you're a YouTuber, and now I'm just talking to YouTubers for a minute, but like when you're a YouTuber and you make a list, you got to make sure that the videos all kind of align with each other, because like I have a hard time watching my shorts right now because they're all mixed with other things, and like not the little shorts that I make. So I want to make a folder for just the shorts that I make with the AI thing, and then I want to make the other folder will stay for like little shorts, like cooking and with plants and whatever else I say or do or whatever, right? So those kind of distract from the other one. The other one's more like just playful, just watching something fun, and and that's kind of what I like, making those little videos of me like just dancing or saying, doing something silly. I like making those videos, so I don't want them to be mixed, because like this is me, this is the real me, you know what I mean? Not even wear makeup either. So I have like, the more I work with AI, I've been telling them, like, use my facial, like use my face when you're making the video about me, so that it's been picking up my face a lot more, like in a lot of my videos. Looks a lot more like me than some of the videos that when I first started making videos. So AI is getting better the more you make those kind of videos, it starts to get to know you better. Like, it gets to know your picture better, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. Let's see, I think I might have to put a little bit more. No, I don't have to put any more water right now, I don't think. Wait. And since you asked me what my favorite soup is, what is your favorite soup? Yeah, well, they're fun. Like, it's fun to make those cute little videos, and I mean, AI is basically a computer, so they already know how it all works. We don't. We're human. We still have to learn how that all works. Like, how can they do that? Like, how can it make it do that? Okay, I should have put a little bit more water in it. It's starting to stick. And I'm using my wooden one so it doesn't scratch the pan. But little more water in there because the potatoes are still hard. And this is where people get frustrated because they're like, oh, my pan always gets ruined when I make potatoes. Well, you just add a little before it gets burnt, before it starts sticking on there too much. You just put a little water. And the same works for bacon too, like when you're doing bacon. The water will evaporate and it'll just pick up the flavor that is on there. Yeah, so it loosens it right up. And the water evaporates, and in the end, it'll just be like, yeah. Broccoli cheese. Oh, that sounds good. Beef barley. Yum. Is that beef barley? Like, I've only, like, have you ever made it, JB? Like, have you ever made beef barley, or are you talking just like in the restaurant, or like, what is your favorite soup that you can make, like, or that your family makes, or that, that your family made? My family always made a lot of soups. We grew up with a lot of soups. We also grew up with like green bean soup, like green or yellow wax beans soup. And it's also like a creamy soup. And we ate bread and soup a lot, or like stews too. But there's even a carrot soup that my family used to make. It's so good. Oh, carrot soup is good. And also they made a soup out of like sauerkraut. Sauerkraut soup is so good too. It's kind of a little bit sour and then a little bit sweet. It's good. That's another German Mennonite soup. Is the sauerkraut soup. The only thing about like cooking with my tablet and stuff, like it always gets so greasy, and I have to clean my screen every day. I'm gonna test the potatoes right now and see if they are already cooked. Yeah, they are. I think. Let me see. That's, I think, one of the thickest pieces. And I'm just gonna put the lid on it again for a minute. That was the biggest piece. I'm gonna so at the end, like I want to just use my I just want to use this. I mean, you always got to make sure when you get this that there's no pieces coming off. These are awful for that. Just gonna use this to go all the way down and kind of turn the potatoes over. You have to do water, a little bit more water. Just stuffed up to the bottom. And it can go a little more. And at this point, like if I was making the way that German Mennonite people make their potatoes, their breakfast potatoes, they will put an egg in it. Like they put an egg and then they just kind of scramble the egg in with the potatoes. Yeah, we can put, I'm not gonna put any cheese in there. I'm gonna save my cheese for something else. But this will be good. And then I like to put ranch on mine. Some ranch. Oh, there's way up, dude. Egg is a good flavor in the potatoes, yeah. And then you can kind of have it all at once, right? See how quick it evaporates all of the water? I think they're done pretty much, so I'm just going to give them another little. And I'm going to turn them up a little bit. I'm going to turn it on high for a minute just so that they can brown a little. I got to do this with both hands. I need like somebody to hold the camera for me. I need a camera person. That's what I need. It's a camera person. How? Let it go on high for a minute and grab my plate. Today, we're going to eat out of this plate. I used to use this as like for the bottom of my plants, and then I cleaned it. But that plate's way too pretty to have like on the bottom of your plants. So I decided to clean it. It's got cows, and it's got a cowboy right there. Cowboy. And there's some cows. And there's like mountains and cliffs and... Oh no, those are trees. Those are trees. Must be in the wintertime because there's some green ones and some brown ones. But yeah, we're going to eat out of this plate. Pretty. Pretty plate. I do weird shit to make me happy, okay? I eat out of cute plates and stuff like that. It does help you make you feel a little bit loved a little bit sometimes. Oh yeah, now they're getting brown. Okay, time to turn it off. Time to turn it off. Now they're sticking to the bottom already. Sorry about all the noise banging around. Look at that. That was 4 potatoes and an onion. That's my meal for the day. I only cook for myself once a day. Anything else, if there's something to snack on like that cookie, I'll eat that later. I'm now going to put some water in there so that takes it right off. And if you do that while the pan is hot and just put it back on the stove, it takes a lot of the work away from you that you don't have to do. I'm going to find my favorite fork if I can find it. Got all those forks, but I only got one that I like, and my other one that I like, that I don't have it anymore. Someone stole it from me. They did though, I think. So there it is. All done. All done, all done. So let's have a little bite. It's gonna be hot. Okay, turn that around. Oh, my hair. Yummy. All right, now we're gonna get some. Oh, this has cheese in it, so 3 cheese ranch. We got compliments ranch. If you want to send me some ranch, people, send me some. Then I'll promote it. But I'm not promoting it. But yeah, I do use a lot of our compliments products actually. So I'm just going to put a little bit all over. That's how I like my potatoes. And if I don't have the ranch dressing, I'll use mayo, mustard, and ketchup. Mix that together. Makes like a Big Mac sauce. That's kind of what it tastes like. Tastes like a Mac sauce. Should we go sit down and have a mukbang? So you guys can see me clear the plate. You would love them to send you some ranch? Oh, look, I'm making a mess already. I better sit down. And I just cleaned the stove too. Ugh. Where should we go eat? We got so many places we can sit at. All right. Let's go sit at our desk. Oh, guess who's there? Oh, she's going to bug me if I'm sitting down there. Okay, let's just do it over here anyway. Okay, she's going to have to move. I gotta take my house coat off. I'm like not hot now. I mean, not cold now. All right, girly girl. All right, girly girl. You're so cute. You're so adorable. You're so cute. Let's say hi, everybody. Oh, she sees it. Oh, she saw it. Oh, go over there. All right. Let's put you guys down here more. Yeah, the little fur baby. She will want some too. I know she will. I just gonna give you a little potato right there. She is always wanting. She's like a dog, man. She just wants to eat what I'm eating. Can't see her, but all right, let's go. Amen. All right. All right, you guys have the first bite. Ooh, let's keep it off the desk, Anna. Mega joint. I don't got nothing. No, I don't. I try not to smoke unless I need it medically. Like when my skin is really irritating, then I'll want one, just to make the pain less. But I'm not a pothead. I didn't start smoking weed until I was 30. And it was always because of medicinal purpose. So yeah, in the past I've overdone it. Like, of course I have. I don't drink though. Like, so when there's like everybody else is like, you know, doing their thing, I just smoke an extra joint. I actually don't like alcohol, so. And if I could drink any alcohol, probably would be like a really fruity drink or something like that, where you can't taste the alcohol. So I cannot stand the taste of alcohol or the smell of it. And I used to drink all the time when I was younger. But I also prayed, and that's why I know prayers work. If you pray and you're serious about it, prayers do work. Because I used to pray that I would not become an alcoholic. I worked in the bar. It would have been easy. I got drinks bought for me every day if I wanted it. I said no. And I used to pray that I would not become an alcoholic because I knew what it was like to like live with one. My dad was one. And, you know, he went through hell and he died really young. He died really young. Sat on a cat. That's your couch. It's my chair. I don't have a couch. Single people don't have couches, I don't think. We don't, I've never been a couch potato. I didn't grow up like that. So I didn't grow up with couches and TVs in front of her and just sit on the couch and sit your ass on. No, I didn't like grow up like that. So to me, not having a couch in the and then having a living room is pretty normal not to have one. But my living room is being used as a studio. So it constantly changes depending on what I need for my background or whatever, or what I want to do. I've got like so many spots in here. Like I got a spot over there to sit. I got a spot right here to sit in front of the window. I got another spot by the wall over there with the astrology clock, so I can use that as like a reading spot. I got this spot here where I can do podcasts or I can do readings on this spot because I got my computer right there in front of me. And my camera's working again. Like, and my microphone's working again, my good mic. So, and I have not changed my Windows yet. I'm still using Windows 10. Stop. Get it. Never drink or smoke or oldies band played where people were smoking. Yeah. Yeah, you don't smoke, Will. I know. Oh, did he? Wonder Hussey. She put on a good show on her channel. She was in the desert Vegas. I don't know where Elvis. They have like a spot. They have like a church, and I think it's courtside. They have a church there where people can get married with different themes. And she was doing all the different themes, and she was pretending to be like the minister. And then there was Elvis there, and there's like a bunch of other, Anyways, they did a fun show. Oh yeah. So he's only 90 yesterday. So maybe it's true that he's still alive somewhere. Maybe he just didn't want the fame, I could see that. Being famous isn't all that cool. Like, not even on YouTube, it's not cool. Or like, I don't know, it's not that cool to be famous, honestly. You don't benefit from it really until you're really famous. But that requires the sacrifice of you telling your story of why you started, and I haven't done that yet. So I have to tell my story so that way everybody knows, like, I've sacrificed a lot in my life. I'm not here. It wasn't my first choice in life of what I wanted to do. But this is like my end of my life, like retirement kind of work that I want to do, what I'm doing now. Yeah, a chapel with Elvis. Yeah, that's where it sure was. And she was like with a bunch of people there making a show. And Wonder Hussey, she likes to dress up. So I've been watching her before I even ever had a channel. I used to watch her all the time. There's I should put them, I don't know. I don't know how to do that though. Like, without them, somebody being up, I don't want somebody to be upset with me because I mentioned them like in the title or whatever. So I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not talking about these people to get clout. I'm talking about them because I liked watching them. So I like Wonder Hussey. I also like, I used to watch I haven't watched her in a while. Spirit Forest, Tammy on Spirit Forest. There's a few people I would love to meet one day. And those are two that I would love to meet one day. And then I watch Hannah Lee. I watch her. She's always rebuilding cottages or doing some renovation or making something. I find her very inspiring. And she just lost her dad. And so yeah. I have compassion for all these people I watch. Like I feel sad when they're sad, you know what I mean? You want to meet me? Well, Boston isn't that far from Canada. I mean, Ontario. I can't say that I want to go to Boston because it doesn't sound like it's a very good place to live. I believe me, I see a lot of news. My friend is Elvis impersonator. Oh, really? Does he go work there? That's cool. How can we meet accidentally if you're in Boston and I'm in Ontario? We're gonna accidentally bump into each other? Yeah, right. No, I don't want to just accidentally bump into people all the time. That's kind of relationship I have here with my ex. That's all I can say is he's an ex now, and that's all I can say because he hasn't been in my life. And when he was for a minute, then he ran away again. I watched so many videos of that's what people do now. They just run away instead of dealing with whatever their problem is. People run away. There's no point in getting in relationships with people anymore. So I guess in the Bible, it actually says not to, like, it doesn't say dating, it says courting. And courting means that you're interested in someone, you're getting to know each other, but a little bit from the distance. And as you do that, you get yourselves ready for that person behind the scenes. That's what it means. Because people should always date with an intention. Like, I have never dated anybody where I didn't have an intention of staying with them or trying to be with them, trying to make something work. Like, you know what I mean? It's a choice to get in a relationship, so it should also be like a choice between two people to like end it instead of just like ghosting and walking away. Because people ghost so you don't end it. But sometimes you just get to the point where you end it, whether they want you to or not. And sometimes people run away when it gets hard because they don't want it to end. So if they stay and fight, they think that it's going to end. Get in a fight and it's going to end, right? They run away while, there's unfinished business, right? Why do you think I don't like doing these readings? Because that's my life, man. That's my life. Well, you hear about reading about people ghosting and then because they don't want to deal with whatever. So they just like run away until they think you forgot about it and then they come back. That's just what it is. And yeah. So that's not making a choice. That's the coward's way out. But yes, a lot of people find it's easier to just do it like that. I remember that song. Boston is terrible, correct? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be up there right now when the government is the murder that's like on the loose. I don't know, just something I heard, and that's why I hate when YouTube algorithm sends me these all the fighting and riots that's going on. I that's all that was on my YouTube yesterday from America. It was like all riots and riots and riots, and then we had one Canadian, and that was not a riot. I think it was a peaceful protest in Ottawa. Like people seemed to be pretty peaceful there, and they were just dancing and listening to country music. One of the channels, Ottawa something, I follow something from Ottawa, which is Canada, Ontario. Well, I ate 4 potatoes, guys. 4 potatoes and an onion, and I should be full for the rest of the night. So I should at least not get hangry. At least I won't be hangry. I did too. I tried not to watch news. Oh, excuse me. That brought a burp out. Yeah, it just makes things like, when we're trying to stay positive, it's really hard when you see that constantly. It's like, it just makes you want to just give up on your positivity too, you know what I mean? But so that's why I don't like watching it. Just makes you want to sometimes just be an asshole too, and just like really let people have it, and let people have a verbal slap. Slap some people around with some words, man. Like that's what I do. Like I fight with words, and I don't like it when I do, because like I don't need nobody else to fight with words. So I think that's something that I can do on my own. That's why I do it. I don't physically fight people, but I will fight people with words, because like I'm good with words, and that's one thing if like, yeah, I can fight somebody. Like I could be a good debater, especially on days where I'm like pissy or something like that. I'll be like, yeah, I'll stand up for everything. I wouldn't be very discerning. I would be like letting it all out. So I hope I get to my dermatologist on Tuesday. So yeah, I have to find a ride. Like I don't have a car anymore, and it's like an hour where I have to go. If I don't get to there, then I have to wait till mid-February to go see my dermatologist, and I can't wait that long. So I have to find a ride for Tuesday, and then they're gonna want gas money too, and I don't know how that's gonna happen, but yeah. Anyways, life sucks sometimes, but gotta make the best of it. And hope for the best. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you all later. I'll see you later. Go watch all my mini videos. Go see how I went from like one outfit to another. So I like say switch my outfits in back and forth, and it did it. So like it's pretty cool. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Bye.